Cancer, welcome to Majesticas Tarot. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So we are going to do messages the 21st through the 25th. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every Cancer is doing the same thing. We're going to do Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Time is fluid and roles can be reversed. So let's get started. Spirit, guides, ancestors. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer the 21st through, let me turn on my thing, be a little bit better. 21st through the 25th. I hope y'all are having a fantastic start of the week. We have the King of Swords here. Standing on business about something. Be a boss. Oh. Standing on business about a disconnection, a separation. Tell me more. I hear that you spoke your truth and that's all you got to say. I think you're a little confused. Oh, yeah, you're a little confused and you're quite upset over this. But here it says you're going to victory here and celebrating this. Oh, you have a lot more options. You have a lot more options to deal with now that this is over. You got a lot. You're overwhelmed now that this is over. But over here, you're celebrating. Like there's victory. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the person that Cancer is dealing with. Okay. That's too many. It'll come back out if it needs to. There's a blockage with this person. This person could be the mother of your child. I think they're coming to you with an idea. Trying to, or, yeah, they're sad. They're disappointed. They're hurt. Possibly regretful. They're trying to find creative ways to move on. Could be dealing with a Cancer. They're trying to find ways to move on from this. They feel like I don't know, maybe y'all reconnected. This was like a false start. They're very irritable and they're stuck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. They're kind of lost. They don't know which way to go. So, our Cancer, like you might be a little overwhelmed here and a little stress and anxiety, but you're not showing it. Everybody thinks that you're celebrating this. Okay. So let's clarify. What's going on? What happened? Spirit guides, ancestors, spirits. What do we have for the King of Swords and the Two of Cups? I've made my decision. I'm sticking with it. That's what I hear. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Gemini. So things were not changing. The lies and the deception was still relevant. It was still happening, and y'all were not aligning. And you decided you are not going to put up with this. Nothing's changing. Oh, King of Swords again. So you had to stand your ground here. You're just kind of like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. This keeps continuing to happen every time. We're not aligning. You know, they could have different morals than you, different values than you. You can't trust them. They say they're going to change and they're not going to change. They say they're going to change and then they don't change, is what I meant. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Sorry, y'all. I probably should have shut that door. But it could also be confirmation. I'm sorry, Four of Swords in the reverse. Oh, Four of Swords in the reverse again. Okay, you're not seeing something because you're not taking the time out to see something. Like you're ready to start over, but I feel like you haven't healed. You're not seeing something. You're moving too fast. We have Scorpio out here twice. You have a restless energy. Like you're trying to start new things and create new things here. But it's like you have a mind, like your mind is your mind's blocked. I'm hearing, yeah, Joseph. You're trying to start something new here, but you're not seeing something. I don't know what it is. Tell me a little. What are they not seeing? You're not dealing with this. You're not healing from this. You just are like, okay, here I go. Like you're not accepting it. You're not taking accountability for it. Or them. Roles can be reversed. You're not taking any accountability for this. Okay, did Cancer cause this deception or Cancer's person? There's unfinished business here. Give me one more card. Somebody feels like it's not completely over, like there is no closure here. Okay, did Cancer cause the deception or did Cancer's person? Did Cancer cause the deception? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Ooh, the first card that came out was, I don't know, did you both cause it? Was there both lies going through here? The first time I asked, it said no. The second time I asked, it said yes. Okay, tell me about the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. You could be in the spotlight here. Sorry, I gotta move this. Okay. I'm telling you, there's something you're not seeing. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. You're all up in your head about this. I guess nobody else is seeing this. You have no other option but to act like you're celebrating this and you're happy about it. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Like you're blindly walking into something. You don't know what's going to happen here. You're not letting people see who you truly are right now at this moment, possibly. You could also feel like somebody's trying to take you away from a community. The stability of this home was like there was so many things overriding the stability in this home. I mean, it's just like so much baggage had come into this home here, and basically caught like an uproar, and it just kept happening, and it just kept being confusing. There were so many things that were like shifting the foundation. Okay, tell me about Cancer's person's energy, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're sad. Oh, they could have been juggling you, lying to you, causing chaos, and acting like everything was cool. You could be dealing with a Leo. So tell me more about the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Sun card. Yeah, they acted invested. They were investing into bad ideas, not very good people. They were curious. Seems like they had a lot of things to be curious about. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. They might be going to therapy, trying to figure out how to move on. They could have addictions here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Addictions that they are not working on. So I think that they're working with somebody else to try to help them get sober, get clean. They could have a porn addiction. They could have addictions. They're addicted to something and they haven't been working on it. So they're trying to find creative ideas, ways to get help. Tell me more. I don't mind if I do. Yeah, they're trying to move on from this. They're trying to create good karma for them after what has happened. But the problem is they're very needy. And when you're needy and you're afraid to be alone, you look for other entities to help to find love when they need to find love themselves, because if they loved themselves, they wouldn't be having these addictions. They need help working on them because they can't do it on their own. They definitely want to change the addiction problem for good. I'm hearing for good this time. I definitely believe they are going to therapy and they are getting help here. They could possibly not have the money, and that's another reason why they need help working on these addictions. They are definitely trying to change their ways. The Five of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about that. Yeah, they're grieving over the relationship. Okay, I got too many decks on this table. They're asking for forgiveness. They're going to be returning asking for forgiveness. Not to offer you any love or not to, but they're sorry. I don't know how many times they've been sorry, but they're sorry and they want your forgiveness for ending this. Tell me a little bit more. They want to give something back to you. Yeah, there's an apology here. And they also want to give something back to you. They want to come towards you. You could be dealing with a Pisces. They want to come towards you direct and offer an apology here. They want to give you something that they said they were going to do, but they never did it. The bottom of the deck is the Hangman, but they're stuck right now. They're stuck all in their head trying to figure out how to do this. Okay. What is the outcome of these two? Spirit, what's going to happen between them? Yeah. So nothing. This party's over. One of y'all might try something, but then you're gonna realize that was bad planning. I shouldn't have done it like that, and then walking away. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in the reverse. There's nothing but bad memories here. Not returning, doesn't want to return. Okay. So if this person is stuck, if Cancer's person is stuck, are they going to become unstuck and come toward Cancer? Yes. Yes, they are. They become unstuck with the Hangman in reverse. They're letting their greediness go, and they want to reconcile. And the Five of Pentacles is returning back. Bottom of the deck is the World, but the cycle is complete. The cycle is done. So it is going to force possibly the two of you to learn your lessons here and to not invest again what has been not invest again in what has broke you down in the past. It's going to teach you how to love yourself more and stand on business here. And if you're standing on business now, you're going to be standing on even more business, because you have to ask yourself why, if there was lies and deception more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, more than 4 times, why you allowed yourself to accept it. Because that's part of your healing process. Once somebody shows you who they are, that's generally who they are. Somebody can come and say, I'm sorry, but you don't, you say I'm sorry when it was an accident, right? I'm hearing I'm sorry because they got caught. So you have to ask yourself this. I understand people make mistakes and they're not accidents, okay? So let me back that up for a second. You know, if somebody genuinely wants to change, they're going to tell you the secrets that could come out that they did and not keep doing it again. But they're going to come out and tell you, you're not going to have to find out on your own. If this reading resonates, please hit the like button. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. If it does, please hit the like button. I hope you all have a fantastic week and stay blessed.